And here we are on another beautiful Wednesday, and it's time for a pick-a-bet. Today I'm joined by Amy Betz and a new furry friend. This is Kurtney, and I think that kind of deserves a little bit of a story.
He's our boy named Sue. She is actually a girl, but she came into the shelter and was named Kurt, and I looked at the card today, and we had talked about this Saturday at the shelter or Memorial Day, some day last week. And she's a girl, so she is now Kurtney. She's probably not quite a year because she has very sharp kitten claws, as we both can attest to. She's not using them to harm us. She's just using them to grab and get lifted up to higher places.
Definitely do some exploring with
yes. She is a tabby and white girl, and her fur is really super soft. She's sitting here on my lap purring. She was not doing that moments ago. She was up on the console. She was exploring. Oop, sneezy. And just having a good time. So she still has a lot of play. She is good sitting on your lap. If you have young children in the house, I would recommend that you get her used to getting her claws trimmed. Because they are sharp.
Or definitely just give her an outlet for those claws. A
scratching post, yes. Something like that. Even indoor-outdoor carpet is good as long as you don't have any other in your house for her to scratch on and get those claws sharpened and down so they won't dig into you so much when she jumps on you.
But yeah, she's definitely got that kitten energy, definitely playful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just off camera there, while we were getting things set up, found that just a little flicker of her tail, and she is ready to play.
She's ready to play. She's ready to play. A dangle toy, a wand toy would be great for her. She's just a beautiful cat. She's got a little marking under here with the tabby. She's got some white spots on her back. But like I said, her fur is just really super soft. And she is spayed and has her vaccines and is ready to get adopted at the McDonough County Animal Shelter.
And so the cats are, what, about $40
right now.
And of course, right now they are fit to burst with cats.
And dogs. I just got back from a conference, and that is happening all over the country. Everybody's full.
Like, I know, we're still on the backside, because I know during COVID, a lot of shelters were having success finding homes, mm-hmm. but then, unfortunately, some people found that they weren't really suited to have pets, so those ended up back in the shelters. Right. And, of course, being spring,
kitten season is here.
Yep, especially with a lot of those strays and the dogs, too.
Yes, we've already had 2 litters of puppies out at the shelter. And I think we have 2 litters of kittens out at the shelter now, too.
So, yeah, there are plenty of options to choose from. Maybe Kurtney's not your girl. Maybe she's got a little more energy and you want somebody a little bit more relaxed.
If you want somebody a little bit more relaxed, Alice is out there. She's been there quite a while. She's a long-haired black cat who needs gentle food for her tummy issues. I was going to bring her today, but she's a little under the weather today. So they've got some medicine for her. Eden is a quiet cat. Trouble is a quiet, short-haired black cat who really just wants a box to lay in and not cause you much trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Even though her name is Trouble. I haven't figured that one out yet.
Now, you wouldn't guess it at the moment right now, but Kurtney has got a high-pitched
almost a squeak. She made lots of noise coming over in the car. She is pretty vocal. She was talking when she first got here. We're talking about you, don't you? But yeah, she's a very calm cat, except when she's playing.
Sure.
So and like I said, she's probably not a year old, so she has plenty of life to give, plenty of love to give. She would make an excellent family pet.
And like I said, the good news is she is ready to go, already been spayed. So all you got to do is get your application process started. You can pick that up out at the shelter, or we also have it attached to the article that this is a part of, or you can get it at the shelter's Facebook page. You can download it there, fill it out, get it in. They're, of course, going to vet you a little bit, make sure that you're going to be a good friend to these animals, provide a good home. And then once everything is clear, that actually will free you up for any pet in the shelter.
Right.
And then, but of course, I think before, you're ready to take them home, I would suggest popping out to the shelter and spending a little time with them, making sure that you're going to get along. And of course, they're out there just over the Lemoyne out on Tower Road. Go down a little bit right before the, I don't want to call it burn pit, the
Yard waste site.
Yard waste site. That sounds nicer. The yard waste site. They're right there next to a big building with a cat and a dog on it. And you get out there, you spend some time with the pets, and you kind of get a feel for who you're gonna vibe with.
What's your energy level versus their energy level? We have some senior cats out there. If you're a senior looking for a nice, quiet cat, if you're more active and you have children, no love bites. There are those cats. Kurtney would fit into that. She's very affectionate. She's sitting here licking me, giving me little love bites. She could bite me hard, but she's not. She's just giving me little nips of affection.
And even when she's done with those, she, of course, gives you a little kiss just to smooth it over.
Yeah.
It's a quick nip, and then I'm sorry. But yeah, so they're up for adoption. Of course, if you can't adopt any pets for one reason or another right now, maybe, your landlord just won't have it, or, it's just not a good time. Of course, you can always go out there and just spend time with the pets, volunteer, help take care of them, and spend time with them, help them socialize so that they're primed to find a new home. And of course, if you can't do that, but you still want to help out, donations are always accepted. I know lately it seems like cat litter and cat food.
Cat litter, pet food, toys, paper towels, bleach, all the things to keep them nice and healthy.
Yep, and healthy pets will find healthy homes, and it'll be good for them. So definitely check out the Humane Society's Facebook page as well as the Animal Shelter's Facebook page, because they'll be sure to let people know when things are getting a little critical.
And I would say things are pretty critical right now. If you adopt one cat, you actually save two, because you make room for another cat to come in. So we would love to have Kurtney find a home so we can get another cat in to find its new home. Come here, babe. So yeah, she likes her playtime. She's also content to, I would think if she had a real good rousing session with a wand toy, and then you gave her a treat, she would be happy to just crawl in your lap and sit there.
Oh yeah, or in the case of what I do with my cat, you just get the laser pointer and have him run laps.
Yes.
That'll wind him down pretty good for a bit. But yeah, definitely, if Kurtney's gonna be your girl, get outfitted with a scratching post, because you're gonna need it. She's gonna want to sharpen those claws, and you don't want the end of your couch.
That's right. Although they do make adhesive stuff that you can put on the end of your couch, so you don't get those claw marks if you have expensive furniture.
Well, so actually what I found worked out for me was, instead of doing that, I just took the scratching post and put it
right in front of the couch arm.
Yep. Kind of redirected him.
Yep.
And it's worked out really nice. It might not tie the decor together nearly as well, but still better than a chewed up,
scratched up furniture. Yes.
Exactly. So definitely things to keep in mind. But yeah, no, definitely get out there, spend some time with Kurtney and the other pets. Find someone who vibes with you, or just spend some time with them. It'll be good for you, good for them, and it'll work out great. And in the meanwhile, get those applications started. I think would have been. So I think the Humane Society is getting ready to do another spay-neuter run out to Quincy.
They are, and I think we're actually full through the end of the year.
Oh, dang.
So, yeah. So if you do have a cat already and you're eligible for SNAP or SSI or SSD, the county has a program for spay neuter for cats or dogs, 1 cat per household. So that's an option. I think Quincy right now we're calling people on the wait list if there are cancellations, but we are booked up till the end of the year. I learned that yesterday.
So yeah, definitely, if you're looking to do that, maybe I wouldn't say hold out until the end of the year. It's probably not the way to go, but
Right.
definitely try to see what resources you can find to help get your
Right.
pets taken care of, especially if you have no immediate plans for population.
Right. You can always call Quincy and they'll schedule individual appointments too. So
Yep. That is definitely something you can do, or call either one of the fine vet clinics here in town, and they'll help you get sorted. Just not nearly as inexpensive as
Right.
the run out to Quincy, but it's definitely good for the long-term health of your friend.
yes, many health benefits to the animals if they're spayed and neutered, cancer prevention, other health issues that intact animals get that spayed or neutered animals do not get.
And on the off chance they happen to make a break for it because the door was opened a second too long, at least your female cats won't come back.
That's right. And we are looking at doing some microchipping so that they can get reunited. So look for that in the future.
Yep. But yeah, beyond that, I would say give Kurtney here a run. I think if you're looking for a sprightly cat, she's got it in spades.
She does. She is a sweetheart.
But until then, definitely like, share, subscribe. Thanks to everyone who's been doing that because it helps get the eyes on these pets. And we'll check back in next week, and hopefully Kurtney can find a home. Amy, I want to thank so much for stopping out today.
You're welcome.